Hi, let us get started with the revision of trigonometry which you have done in secondary 3 itself. Okay, let us recap. Okay, on what are some of the important trigo identities that you will need to make use of. First and foremost, sine x is the same as 1 over cosecant x. Likewise, cosecant x is also equal to 1 over sine x. Cosine 2y is equal to 1 over secant 2y. Similarly, secant 2y is the same as 1 over cosine 2y. Last but not least, tangent theta is the same as sine theta over cosine theta, which is also equal to 1 over cotangent theta. Likewise, cotangent theta will be equal to cosine theta over sine theta, which is also equal to 1 over tangent theta. You will need to make use of all these trigo identities, okay, for you to do your solving. And more importantly, before we get started, you will definitely need to make use of your 4 quadrants. Okay, which are the 4 quadrants we are looking at? I think you are very familiar by now. It's known as your ASTC, where it ranges from 0 degree to 180 degree back to 0, which is also 360 degree for one complete cycle. Other than solving your questions in terms of degree, you can also make use of 0 radian to pi radian all the way to 2 pi again as well. Alright, when you apply all trigo ratio in the first quadrant, you get positive value. In the second quadrant, only sine will be positive. In the third quadrant, for tangent, as well as the last quadrant, cosine will be able to give you a positive value. With that, we are ready to get started. But take note, I will classify the solving of trigo equations under 3 different types of problem. First type, you will need to factorize before you can solve. Second type, alright, the use of multiple cycles itself, where is double angle. Last but not least, if you are stuck at a question and you really do not know what to do, it's always good to refer to the formula sheet. Alright, and usually you will make use of double angle, or if not, you will make use of some square term. So I say again, there are 3 types of questions, namely, you will need to factorize, the use of zero product rule, or there's what we call double angle, or even a formula list for you to refer to. Now, let us go to question 1A and get started. Alright, question 1 are all the basic questions, so I'll be doing it very quickly together with you. So, if you can do it yourself, please do it yourself before you try to answer with mine. If not, you can do it together with me with your worksheet and your rough paper or foolscap paper beside you. Now, let us take a look at question 1A. Cosecant 2x is equal to 2. You have learned previously, if we need to solve for trigo ratio, we must express in terms of sine, cosine, or tangent, because we only have all these functions in the calculator. And we have learned just now that cosecant can also be written as 1 over sine of 2x, which is equal to 2. This will mean that sine 2x will give us half. Very good. You can see this is a use of double angle, and the good thing is we are able to solve it immediately without referring to any formula sheet. Why? Because there's only one trigo term that we are looking at. So in other words, we can find the reference angle. In this case, will be sine inverse of half. Take note, the value will always take the absolute value. In this case, since our answer are in terms of degree, please make sure the mode of your calculator is in degree. And you notice that your reference angle in this case will be 30 degree. So, recap. Zero, 180 to 360. Alright, one important thing that you need to take note is, since sine is positive, it must lie in the first and second quadrant. If it lies in the first quadrant, in this case, 2x would be 0 plus 30. Likewise, if it's in the second quadrant, it must be 180 minus 30, which will allow you to get 150. This is for the first cycle. But take note, in this question, you are told there are 2 cycles because it's 2x. So what do you need to do to the first set of solution? You need to add another 1 full cycle, meaning 30 plus 360, 1 full cycle. This will give you 390. Likewise, for 150, you need to add another full cycle. This will give you 510. So x in this case, if you divide everything throughout by 2, this will be your final answer. And do remember, always write your answer in ascending order. And this will be your final answer. Alright, this is a straightforward question. I hope this question you are able to get it yourself as well. Thank you.